see a set of headphones, stick them on. Now, stick to your pants, stick to your... Came in and out, did you? See, this is what happens when you don't stick to the path. Now I want you to hold where you are. Hold on the path. Light! Light scares vampires. Not as much as it used to. Come on, move! Hold out your hands. Take this salt. It'll keep you safe. Come on, this way. This way. Don't believe me. Read these. Come on this way. Move, the whole building's going. Move back. Right, wait to go in here. Wait for me for 20 seconds. I'm not back in 20 seconds. Just go. Just get out, okay? Move back. Move back. Ah!
At no point will someone wearing a cape and fangs leap out from the shadows. It is the shadows themselves that we should be frightened of.
Magic realism taps into emotional reservoirs within all of us. It tricks us by hiding unexpected or suggestive content in what at first might seem to be a common or ordinary scene.
Magic realism is the type of realism using contemporary subjects, often in cool detachment and sometimes injecting an eerie atmosphere. Juxtapositions of sharply rendered and detailed elements, both in the foreground and background, are used to develop an air of mystery and ambiguity.
This century, perhaps, humankind cannot bear very much reality. Magic realism is a response to a prevalent loss of confidence in ourselves and our powers.
Magic realism also often appears in literature. Angela Carter's Bloody Chamber uses magic realism through distorted fairy tales. Many of our fears originated from our childhood, and fairy tales were often used to frighten children into good behaviour.
There's something I should tell you, but maybe you're too young. A wolf may be more than he seems. He may come in many disguises. The worst kind of wolves are hairy on the inside, and when they bite you, they drag you with them to hell.
Not one nor the other. Both. Then where do you live? In our world or theirs?
Another element of childhood which may have influenced our fears is the telling of ghost stories. A perfect example of this would be Susan Hill's The Woman in Black, which uses magic realism to shock the audience.
If you are the kind of person who enjoys being scared witless, then this is the show for you.
All I wish, implore, is that this tale of mine be told, so I may sleep without nightmares.
I recalled that the way to banish an old ghost that continues its hauntings is to exorcise it.
I did not believe in ghosts. Child,
Let it be light!
get away!
I pray for God's protection on us all.
Slumlord believes that theatre has not evolved along with other aspects of our life. Everything from interacting with other people through to doing our shopping or receiving the news has become more virtual and less real. In order to counteract these effects, Slumlord believes that theatre should provide a more realistic, hands-on, practical experience as opposed to sitting in the dark as a passive spectator.
Hooper! Hooper! Hooper's my friend. He's on top of the Richmond building. I've been flashing him with my torch. Rule number 4, don't try and outrun them because they're faster than you are. Rule number 5, don't try and reason with them because frankly they're unreasonable people. Rule number 6, there is no rule number 6. Rule number 7, move on now. Don't stay in one place for too long.
This is the point where shadows loom and people brush past us unexplained. When slumber creates an almost heart-attack-inducing level of fear.
The audience may experience a different, perhaps more intense fear when they become involved within the story. Fear often derives from uncertainty and apprehension of the unknown. Slumlords They Only Come at Night takes advantage of this by constantly keeping the object of fear concealed from the audience, while always ensuring that the audience are aware of its presence. This is often used in horror films, sometimes through the use of dramatic irony whereby the audience is aware of something that the character is not. Magical realism is characterized by two conflicting perspectives, one based on a rational view of reality and the other on the acceptance of supernatural as prosaic reality. In Slumlords They Only Come at Night, the idea of terror overwhelms the possibility of rejuvenation in magical realisms. Thanks for listening. Alex, you're in the wrong place.